Welcome back, my friends. My name is Sushant Tichwani and I am the founder and CEO of 3 Touchpoints, a full-service web analytics consulting firm based out of Pennsylvania, USA. First of all, I would like to welcome you all in our first and exclusive blog series on optimizing your e-commerce business using your in-house web analytics solution. Secondly, all of those who are new to this series, I would highly recommend checking out our previous blog posts and videos at conversionpath.typepad.com. Now, let's jump on to our next topic of this week, which is another interesting question asked to me by an e-commerce manager working with a small fashion brand in the North America market. And his question was, we have gone through multiple training sessions on analytics through our analytics vendor. But most of the sessions were quite overwhelming and highly product focused. What should we do to extract the best out of these sessions in the near future? This question has really reminded me of my training days. I've been to various training sessions in the past in the North America and Asia Pacific market for some of the leading analytics vendors in the industry. And I'm sorry to say that none of those sessions were quite fruitful. At the end of each session, I had the following questions in my mind. First, I don't want to be an expert in your product. I just want to learn how your product can answer my day-to-day business questions and help me achieving my monthly and quarterly goals. Number two, secondly, whom should I approach if my analysis requires an action? And how should I validate whether my interpretation is true or false? Number three, how to identify the low-hanging fruits. This is very important. How to identify the low-hanging fruits and what should be my immediate area of focus right after the training is over. I'm sure a lot of other students in their class had the similar questions in their mind, but most of us never realized those questions until we went back to our respective companies after spending 3 to 5 days session with a trainer and had a weekend at home. I still remember at the beginning of each training session, every trainer used to ask a question, what do you want to achieve out of this session? In response, some students used to give some logical answers like, we want to better understand our visitors' behavior and segment based on different characteristics. Some students used to ask, we want to measure the performance of our marketing campaigns and see the revenue breakdown by different marketing channels. Number three, we have different type of content on our website, and recently we have started publishing videos on our homepage and we want to learn how the visitors are engaging with this video content. Number four, we have recently launched the mobile version of our website and we want to learn how the visitors are using this website on their smartphones. Number five, we want to learn what are those different channels from where the visitors are coming to our website. Last but not the least, what pages on our website has a higher bounce rate? While a decent percentage of students used to come up with a universal answer in the class, we have come to this class because we have recently gone through an analytics implementation of this product and we want to learn how can we use this product in our company. Now, let's talk about the goals of the trainer who's conducting the training and see, is there any synchronization between trainer and student goals or not? Firstly, every trainer comes up with a voluminous PowerPoint deck of 200 to 250 slides in the class, and his first goal is to make sure he comfortably covers the complete deck in next 3 to 5 days and make every student in the class aware of each and every feature of the product. Number two, he's also responsible for making sure he understands the expectations of each student in the class and try to meet them by restricting himself to the same PowerPoint deck. Thirdly, create an interactive environment in the class where students should feel comfortable asking questions and answering the questions of their other peers. Fourthly, avoid spending too much time on all those questions which are specific to one organization and may not impact other students in the class. If we have to summarize the goals of a trainer, and then his job is to make sure every student in the class get to know each and every feature of the product, while students have come with some specific business questions whose answers directly or indirectly impacts their monthly or quarterly goals. This non-synchronization between the goals of a trainer and the students results in information overload and lack of fruitful actions in the long run. Here are the 10 tips I would like to share with all those e-commerce professionals who are planning to attend an analytics training session in the near future. Number 1, always ask for a training session in your premises instead of going to your analytics vendor or a public training center. This would allow both you and the trainer to have a better control on your agenda and avoid discussions on those topics which are not relevant to your organization or your department. Number 2, make sure before you attend a training session, you should have a decent understanding of your analytics implementation. If your team is unaware